We are under the light for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Brett Saberhagen gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll come in here at 259. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Saberhagen, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Lifted the other way to left center. Going after it is Gordon. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Next up for the Stros, Craig Biggio. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. To 2-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Bagwell.
Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. High and deep to right center. Soler on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That is fifth. The center fielder, number 7, Kenny.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ball 1. And he popped him up. Mondesi waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Mike Scott gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to have to nickname this guy Nada, N-A-D-A, because that's exactly what he's done. He's given up nothing in his last 3 starts. That's right. Look at that ERA. Last 3 starts, 0.00. You can't get any better than this guy's been his last 3.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting center, the second baseman,
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Scooped up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
batting third, the third baseman, George Brett.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Scott steps into his windup with the payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out with the man at first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
2-1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that misses. 1-1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea, this is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Pitch on the way.
I got the count 2-2. And
he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And now a pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Hunter Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two and 0.
Ball 2.
Now here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Scott's ready. 0-2 on its way. That misses. 1-2.
One ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Alex Gordon would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, Yordan Alvarez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Brett in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Gordon's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. No outs, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Craig Biggio. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Jeff Bagwell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenny Lofton. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Brenton rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. This one's down to third. Brett has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Number 27.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. One out, nobody on.
Ball
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Johnny Damon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, one man out. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
With Merrifield next to bat. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Astros.
All set for the start of the inning, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Garrett Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 0-1 delivery. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Houston leads this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. This is foul right side. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here for Whit Merrifield. His first home run of the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, George Brett. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High in the air out to center field. Lofton is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And up steps Salvador Perez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Scott comes set. Here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The 0-2 delivery. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gurriel brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. We're through 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 1. Digging in once again, Craig Biggio. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Craig Biggio.
First offering on its way.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. Still 1-2.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Ryan O'Hearn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's another 0-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Heath Fillmeyer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Heath Fillmeyer.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Now the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now back, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Settling in now, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out, nobody on. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Scott has his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Mondesi scoops it up. There's Merrifield on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Leading off the inning, Jorge Soler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First delivery to him on the way.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Salvador Perez, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
That pitch is out.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Brad Peacock takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's 1-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The set and the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it 4-1. So coming to the plate, Johnny Damon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Stubbs is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Full count now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Roberto Ozuna enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
To the plate now, George Brett. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail it 4-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Now, inside.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Damon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Stepping up now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey.
Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Billy Wagner takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd on down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. KC down to their final strike in this one. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2. I got the count 2 and 2.
Hard liner to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Houston led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mike Scott earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Billy Wagner wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.